Up for the cup. Quite simply, you had better be. A cup confrontation to make your mouth water. And either the dream goes on, or you're brought back down to earth with a thud. The action is next on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome to Wembley Stadium here in London. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And with the league season about to begin, we have action coming up from the curtain raiser, the Community Shield. It is Manchester United facing Manchester City.
The Community Shield is always an interesting game, just to see how these two teams are progressing. What might the coaches do differently? Are the players fit enough? And will they be challenging for silverware once again this year?
Well, there has been a lot of newspaper coverage given in recent days to Gianluigi Donnarumma. When a player comes back from injury, it's a matter of how well he does in training, and then it's up to the manager, Stuart.
Well, I thought he might be out for longer, but it's good to see him back in the starting 11 today. Let's hope he plays well and puts in a performance.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. Denzel Dumfries starts with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas, and leading the attack is Rafael Leao. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City.
Well, it's a fairly standard 4-4-2, which you don't see that often, but it does have its strength, particularly with the front two they've got playing today. They're both good players.
This should be one to savour. Manchester City get the contest underway. Rafinha. Could be dangerous. Oh, surely! And there it is! The opener in the derby falls for United. And how much does it mean to them? Just listen.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So back in action. Will there be a quick response from City? There needs to be. Phil Foden. Very quick thinking there. Dumfries. He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters.
Yeah, and he just seems to know how to play against this team, doesn't he?
Well read to put an end to that attack. Phil Foden. Waited well, through on goal. And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Theo Hernandez. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Significant acreage for City to run into. And the chance slips away. Well, might be. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Neto. Might be a chance to break. To put them in front. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Showing good ball control. Gonzalez. The ball with Rodri. Marcos Llorente. Given away by City. Rafinha. Promising possession, this. Rafinha. Well, it could be on for him here. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Foden. Nuno Mendes. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And a good intervention.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
Throw in to Manchester United. Fernandes. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Omar Marmoush. Textbook example of how to cut it out. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And with that, the first half comes to an end here at Wembley Stadium. So the ball rolling again, and United very much in charge of this one. So let's see how the second half pans out. Theo Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes has it. Dumfries. Warren Zaire-Emery. And look at this! And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many!
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So on with the game again. United in charge. The scoreline threatening to get ugly. Chance here. And the keeper diving to thwart him. A change in the offing for City. Playing it short. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, they're in control, and the manager knows how important this game is.
Yeah, the fans are loving this, and so is he.
A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
A glut of goals, 5-1 it is. On to Semenyo. His determination there for all to see. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Dumfries. Openda. Given away by Manchester United. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, what a bargain this is. He'll bring so much quality to this club, and he's a great character as well.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. On to Semenyo. Using his strength to shield the ball. And good safe hands on display. Mateus Cunha. And an opening. Oh, great save!
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. And played short. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. And pressing expertly. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Manchester United facing Manchester City.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
It's an opportunity. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. It's a neat move. Can he put it away? Well, they've really turned this into a contest. Momentum now with them.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Running room galore for United. A fine reading of the situation. Marcos Llorente. And full time, most satisfying, a victory in the curtain raiser to the season.
Well, it's certainly a good way to start the season. That's just what they wanted. They played really well today, and it's always great to keep winning trophies.
First piece of silverware, and that is never to be sniffed at, as the players applaud the fans who've been backing them today.
Well, it's great preparation for the season, Derek, and this is always a nice moment, going up to lift any trophy. Great for those fans as well.
Now for the trophy lift. And with friends and family in attendance, you've always got to really savour these moments when they come around, Stuart.
Well, they've got to enjoy this, Derek, and then get ready for a tough season ahead. They won't be celebrating too much tonight.
Absolutely, Stuart. They all know the show must go on after this. For now, the players are allowed to be more carefree. It's party time.
Yeah, there's a lot of hard work ahead, and the players know it. But at the moment, they're full of the joys of spring.
It is a new dawn and the sense that we are starting afresh. The first game of this brand new Premier League season, and it's bound to be compelling. Welcome to Manchester, a cracking derby in prospect and everyone on tenterhooks here at Old Trafford. It is United versus City. Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined as always by Stuart Robson. And Stuart, this should be thoroughly appetising.
Well, Derek, what more could you ask for? A noisy stadium, two very good teams and a massive rivalry. This should be an absolute classic.
Cheers. Good luck. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Hey. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Have a great game. Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Good luck. Cheers. Good game out there.
The lineup for Manchester United. Denzel Dumfries starts with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. Pedro Neto plays with Rafinha out wide. And leading the attack is Rafael Leao. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City.
Well, they're going to set up as a 4-4-2, which means the front two will need to be clever with their combination play, dynamic with their movement and energetic with their closing down. I'm looking forward to seeing them play here today.
Potentially exciting 90 minutes here, and Manchester City get the ball rolling. Rafinha. Given away by Manchester United. Zaire Emery. On the ball, Rafael Leao. It's looking promising. And fine goalkeeping. He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters.
Yeah, and he just seems to know how to play against this team, doesn't he?
It's a short one. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. But quick thinking defensively. Well, Rafael Leao, the sort of player who on the one hand entertains but also delivers. What might he contribute today?
I'm sure he's going to be tightly marked today because in the last match he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but it was his general play that was brilliant. And I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
Dias. The ball with Rodri. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Oh, you'll have a goal! And a goal! United forge ahead in the derby! They're pumping up the volume, and why not?
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
One 1-0 then. Rodri. Omar Marmoush.
The green converts to a car park near reception. Please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank you.
Just the challenge that was required. Incisive ball. Can he put it away? A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Taken short. Can he create an angle? Opportunity. Instinctive save. Fantastic reflexes.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in. Great stop.
So the corner played into the box. And it's gone in. Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it.
Well, here it is again, and it's certainly a training ground routine. It still has to be executed properly, though, and the quality of the header from that far out is absolutely superb. Top-class stuff.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Neto. Nico Schlotterbeck. Theo Hernandez now. Rafinha. And danger averted. Well read. City pushing forward with options available. Well, disappointing end to the move. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Can he do it? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the action continues, and City looking to offer a swift response to that setback. Foden. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Foden. Gonzalez. And a brisk run. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Warren Zaire-Emery. Thoughtful play. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Marmoush. Nico Gonzalez. Very quick thinking there. A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. And just like that, broken up. And there goes the whistle. That closes the book on the first half here at Old Trafford. Well, Rafael Leao was a force to be reckoned with in the first half. No great surprise there. How would you sum up his contribution?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
The second half underway, United with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Foden. United have it once again. Omar Marmoush. Well, a lot of talk on the internet and in the newspapers about Sunderland and their new signing. Finally in place, this one, Stuart.
Oh, big chance here.
And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, I believe we have news of a goal in the Brentford game. Alex Scott is waiting to give us the information.
It's a second goal for the Gunners. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 54 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Fernandes. And support available. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Well, the short corner routine. And the shot. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. 30 minutes left for play. Determined not to give it away.
Ah, that's a good bit of play.
This could square the game. Must be. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Bruno Fernandes. A wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Manchester United versus Sunderland. That's a good-looking pass. Deflection then over the touchline. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Openda. He's in behind. And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it? Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Rodri. Now with Mensch. Good weight on that pass. Plenty of support here. And City with the ball again. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Southampton. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Who's going to get on the end of it? Good clearance. This looks more than decent. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered.
Oh, what a piece of defending that was.
Chance here, and the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Here's a change for Manchester United. Playing it in. And they need to get tighter here. Out of play it goes. He was under a bit of pressure. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Reinders. Will it happen for them? Can he get one back? And that will be a penalty. Well, some might say he's been fortunate to avoid being shown the card.
Well, I like that from the referee. Just because it's a penalty doesn't mean it's a yellow card. I think he's got it right.
Can they get one back? And scores! Hang on to your hats. This is not quite over yet. They have given themselves a chance.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a good penalty, you have to say. Straight down the middle, keeper's committed, and all he can do is watch it sail in. Cool as you like.
And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United are the winners today anyway. What did you think of their performance all told?
This was a stern test for them, but I thought they looked a decent side today. They're going to be hard to beat.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
A huge call from the manager today. Dropping one of his best players might be the wake-up call the team needs, or could it backfire? Well, everyone is happy here at Old Trafford for the time being. I say that because the sun is shining brightly. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Manchester United, and they face Sunderland.
Well, a good result for United in their opening fixture. They put in a solid performance, they got the 3 points they wanted, and they can now look forward to this one with some confidence.
Cheers. Good luck. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Hey. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks. Good game. Thanks a lot. Have a great game. Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Right. Good luck. Cheers. Good game out there.
The lineup for Manchester United.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And the starting 11 for Sunderland.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and two forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. United finding space on the wing, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Enzo Lefebvre. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Must be! And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. They made a brilliant start here, and the manager's tactics are clearly giving them the upper hand once again.
Absolutely. Tactically, they had the better of them in the last encounter, and that's happening again today.
Given away by Manchester United. Can they create something from here? And there's the feed into the box. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. An effective challenge. Enzo Lefebvre. Could cross it in here. Well, they would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Rafinha. Well, that's asking for a caution. Doesn't really hesitate in showing the yellow card.
Yeah, you could see that coming, couldn't you?
Nice looking move, this. Must be. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
And played short. There's the shot. Oh, reacted so quickly. They take it short. Could be dangerous. It was on its way in.
That really was a wonderful piece of defending. Well, as you can see, United have dominated possession in the last 15 minutes, creating lots of chances now, and you think if they do get another, it's going to be tough for the
Oh, the
opposition.
chances on, Stuart. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish. Well, who would be a manager? You can sense the frustration in David Moyes' face. Just look at him.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Pedro Neto. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Can he put it away? In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him apparently.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. Can he do it? Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Zaire Emery. Neto. Fernandes. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
A lopsided contest. 4-0. So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Rafael Leao. Might be a chance here. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Goal for Manchester United.
And so the first half story has been written. Half-time here at Old Trafford. And we're focusing on him for a reason, Stuart. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders.
Well, even without his goals, his performance has been excellent. He's just looked such a threat throughout the game.
The second 45 minutes then here at Old Trafford. Splendid defending. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, I should think Arsenal fans are in a pretty good mood following this news. The contract situation ironed out, and he might be in action pretty soon, Stuart.
Well, the reported fee of around £35 million represents a really good deal for them. He's talented, yes, but he's also a really top-class professional. And that attitude will rub off on some of those players around him, that's for sure.
Fernandes. Can they do it? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Southampton. And easily intercepted. That's a good-looking pass. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Half-hearted clearance. Can he finish? And that's a brilliant save, making amends for the earlier mistake.
Well, he's redeemed himself there after that howler.
And making headway. Oh, yes, what a pass. Given away by Manchester United. Trying his luck. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. The drama of the Carabao Cup. And it's live with us here on EA TV. It's Sunderland taking on Birmingham City.
Well, that's a game to look forward to. Plenty to play for in that one. It should be a really entertaining game.
Well, it would have been spectacular had it gone in, but was that the best choice?
No, it certainly wasn't, and his teammates aren't particularly happy with him.
Just going to be a double substitution. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So the match is restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. His determination there for all to see.
He uses his body so well, doesn't he?
And they need to get tighter. But the danger averted for now. Quick counter could be on. Oh, it might be. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. Now, options are plenty. Can he put it away? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
Brian Brobby. And that is the end of the game. It goes down as a United triumph. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, I've been really impressed with them. They've shown a lot of good qualities in their first couple of games. I think they're going to have an excellent season, I really do.
All smiles from the boss after reaching 50 career wins last time out. Can he make it 51 today? His next assignment live on EA TV. Hello, a warm welcome. We've dropped anchor here on the south coast of England at St Mary's Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Southampton taking on Manchester United.
United have started the season as expected. They really have played well in the first couple of games. If they perform once again today, they've got every chance of making it 3 out of 3.
Good luck. Again. Thanks.
Well, it might well be a game to savour. Manchester United kick off. And here's how it looks for Southampton.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to
Oh, they
be...
could finish here, Stuart. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Rafael Leao.
Did a good job of cutting it out. Chance for the leveller. And possession secured. Keeper's ball. Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao. That's useful play. Can he score? And a goal! Another one! 2 in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Goal for Manchester
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0.
Leao.
Harwood Bellis. Now with Azaz. Charles. And they keep it moving. A fine reading of the situation. Could reduce the deficit. And no worries for the goalkeeper. But it's always a nice feeling as a manager when you rack up the victories. 50 in his case already for his career.
Well, he'll be hoping to make it 51 today, because you're only as good as your last game. But you have to say, it's a great achievement.
Nicely timed tackle. Oh, managing to beat him. Can he? And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So on with the game again. United in charge. The scoreline threatening to get ugly. Charles. And the deflection behind then for the corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, they weren't able to capitalise. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Just fizzled out completely. Might work out. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Neto. Well, very effective play in possession, but timely defending when it mattered. Trying to force a mistake. Theo Hernandez. Zaire Emery. Can he deliver? A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So, on with the game here. But I'll tell you what, the moods in the two camps couldn't be more contrasting. And regaining control of the ball.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Rafael Leao. Oh, read it really well. Fernandes. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Azaz. And the Saints unable to hold on to the ball. Well, there we have it. That brings to an end the first half here at St Mary's. Well, a lot to admire about Rafael Leao's performance so far, I think it's fair to say.
Well, what a threat he's been. Not just with his goals, but his all-round display. Brilliant stuff.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Taylor Harwood-Bellis. On to Azaz. Genuine chance. Well, he didn't miss by all that much. Wide in the end. And the substitution will occur now. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
Oh, he looks threatening. Chance was building.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
Well, not giving him any breathing room. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Southampton versus Sunderland. Opportunity, super challenge. And Southampton will get the throw in. Suddenly they have possession. Oh, surely! Still doable. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Encouraging stuff from United. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. And possibilities here. And still trying to get the shot off. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, that was incisive. Oh, it's on! Well, how has he kept that out?
Yeah, agile, athletic and sharp. What a good save that was.
Over it comes. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Manchester United facing Brentford.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Openda. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Released it nicely. Nervy clearance. But it just petered out. Given away by Manchester United. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Real chance. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Charles. And a clever piece of defending. So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Shea Charles. Oh, this looks useful. Can they do it? And the referee blows for full time. Positives for Manchester United. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, it's another good display, and I have to say a well-deserved win. They look a really strong side at the moment. They just need to keep it going now.
All eyes on one man. On the back of a hat-trick, will he continue to excel? Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you from Manchester here on EA TV Live. Hello, and what a real pleasure it is to be with you from the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Manchester United, and they face Brentford.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Cheers. Good luck. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Pick. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks. Good game. Thanks a lot. Have a great game. Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Good luck. Cheers. Game out there.
The lineup for Manchester United. Rafinha starts with Pedro Nieto out wide, and leading the attack is Rafael Leao. So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. Good strong play on the ball.
He uses his body so well, doesn't he?
Giving it a real go in the wide area. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Well, we've seen and felt the confidence right from the off, haven't we?
Yeah, the manager likes playing against this team, there's no doubt about that.
Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Nico Williams. Could be threatening. Really determined play to hang on to it. Superb stop. And tasked with taking it, Henderson. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
They got everything right there.
Well, gliding through. To put them in front. And wouldn't he love to have that opportunity back?
Well, that should be 1-0, but that's not a good finish, is it?
We've had a mobile phone handed in. If you've lost your mobile phone,
Neto.
can you please make your way to reception after
On the ball, Rafael Leao. Able to skip past his man. Big chance! And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Short corner it is. Electing to shoot. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Keen to take it short here. And striking it. Oh, body in the way, crucially. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. And the last match for Manchester United was a success story as they won against Southampton. How do you see them faring today?
Well, they were a joy to watch. They were so fluid in their attacking play. Today will follow a similar pattern, and I expect them to win by the odd goal.
Lovely ball.
Now they have to make the most of it.
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Drifting infield. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play. And conceding the throw-in. Fernandes. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Ouattara. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. On a solid piece of goalkeeping. Jordan Henderson with it. Just a bit too much height on the header.
Well, he met it well, but just couldn't keep it down. That's a chance.
Pedro Neto. More than decent this from United. And the lead beckons! Oh, it's a wild, wild finish. Ouattara. Can he? A stunning piece of goalkeeping.
Yeah, he's so quick to react there. Brilliant stuff.
Well, the manager deciding that a substitution is in order, not at his best. Trying to deliver it accurately. Half-hearted clearance. Promising passage, but came to nothing. Too easy, far too easy. Really good challenge. So no more time left. That concludes the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Stuart.
Well, he's almost been a bystander. You can see from the touch map, he just hasn't received the ball in the areas where he can do damage. That needs to change if they're to win here.
The second 45 minutes then here at Old Trafford. Openda. Damsgaard. Henderson has it. Good-looking ball. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Textbook defending inside the box. And he has options available. Must be! Oh, had to stop that one. A chance now with the corner. And short it is. And a good-looking ball. And a time for calm on the ball. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Brentford facing Southampton. Mikael Damsgaard. Well, Brentford unable to hang on to the ball. And he could really get at the opposition. Well, disappointing end to the move. And a throw in. Substitution time it is here. Damsgaard. Oh yes, what a pass. So a corner here. Fired over by Henderson. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
And taken short. And cutting inside. Wasn't going to let that one get through.
That really was a good bit of defending there.
Trying to force a mistake. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And whipped into the box. Clearance needed to be better. And the move breaks down. Plenty of support here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Williams. Could be dangerous. Damsgaard. Trying his luck. And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front.
Well, look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal.
So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. Pacho. Zaire Emery. Manchester United know they've got to get on the front foot with time the enemy. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, a textbook interception. He has teammates around him. Oh, genuine chance. It's a fine United move in the making. Just straying offside. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Getting in there to intercept. Kevin Schade. That's a good-looking ball. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. The clock is against Manchester United here, but their dreams remain alive. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
It is opening night. A huge night for both sets of fans. Match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League. Who will get off to a flying start? Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you from Manchester here on EA TV Live. Hello to you on a cracking night here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And there's nothing quite like the feeling of the opening match day in the Champions League. It is Manchester United up against Utrecht.
Well, you can sense the anticipation around the ground today. Both these teams would love to get to the knockout stages, so it's always helpful to win your first game.
The lineup for Manchester United. Rafinha starts with Pedro Nieto out wide, and leading the attack is Rafael Leao. An absorbing match in prospect. Manchester United get the ball rolling. Just cutting off the supply. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Had no interest in losing possession. Well, had no intention of losing out. United come away with it. And support available. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And news coming through of a goal that's gone in the PSG match. Alex Scott can tell us more.
Yeah, it's a goal for Bilbao. It's now 1-0 with 10 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Oh, it looked really promising for them. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, he's a player who just seems to get better and better. I'm talking, of course, about Bruno Fernandes. What do you think we'll see from him in this game?
Well, when he gets half a chance, he strikes the ball so powerfully, and that makes him such a threat today. I fully expect him to score here.
Iqbal. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Determined defending. And he has options available. And he's in. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and Fernandes does the rest. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a great finish that is.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Leverkusen match. Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. They've scored the opener here with 26 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Bruno Fernandes. Now, who can he play it to? Is it going to be? Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Chance here. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
So 2-0 now. David. Oh, good vision there. Danny David. Good looking pass. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Quick counter could be on. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Ball retention, so important.
Shields the ball so well, doesn't he?
Chance to get themselves back into it. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Clever defending. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Good first half showing by Bruno Fernandes. How would you sum up his performance to this point?
Well, I really liked his first half display. He was certainly the most influential player on the field, and I'm expecting more of the same in the second 45 minutes.
The second 45 minutes then here at Old Trafford. United might be able to cash in. Will it go in? Oh, good save. Playing it short. Cutting in, and the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Favouring the short one. Electing to shoot. Stopped a surefire goal. Corner once more. It's a short one. Now someone has scored in one of the other matches. Let's find out exactly who. Alex Scott will tell us.
a goal for Napoli. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 53 minutes played. It seems that break has done them the world of good, Derek.
Thanks as always, Alex. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Manchester United facing Crystal Palace. Strong possession play. But just like that, possession changes hands. And into the last 30 minutes now. United doing well to regain possession. And it's opening up. And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Oh, that's brilliant play. Nicely timed tackle. Counter-attacking chance. Oh, good-looking run. And no let-up. Oh, goalkeeping heroics.
Well, he's done brilliantly there. He's reacted so quickly to that shot.
And a short corner, let's see.
Well, as you can see, United have been really good going forward. They've created so many chances, and if they score again soon, it could become very embarrassing.
Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Intelligent defending. Chance to finish. Quick counter could be on.
Can the owner of the red sports car, that's a red sports car, parked outside main
Iqbal.
please return to your vehicle.
Thoughtful play. Can he get one back? And denied by the post. And problem solved for now.
Well, so unlucky not to score there. So close to reducing the deficit.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Right, I'm hearing there's been a goal at the Parc des Princes. Alex Scott can tell us more.
Yes, another goal for PSG. It was a low-driven cross into a crowded area, but he was there from close range to finish that move off. They now lead 3-2 with 79 minutes played. But I think that will most probably do it now, Derek.
Alex, thank you very much. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Interested to get your take.
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
And a free kick awarded by the referee. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And a no-nonsense clearance. Oh, tremendous vision. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. And that's great work to keep it in play. Oh, in with a chance. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, just watch this again. Look how Fernandes beats his man. And in the 1v1, Fernandes makes no mistake. He never really looked like missing, did he? What a goal that is.
Goal for Manchester United.
So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, that's a good win and a vital 3 points. Another win next time out, and they'll be in a great position.
Well, Bruno Fernandes serving his team well in typical fashion. Sum up his contribution for us.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
The man of the moment. Will he shine against his former club? We're live next, so don't go anywhere. And welcome everyone on what is a perfect day for football here in South London. The venue is Selhurst Park. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Crystal Palace versus Manchester United.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Cheers. Good luck. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Hey. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks. Good game. Thanks a lot. Have a great game. Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Bye. Good luck. Cheers.
The wait is over. Now we're in business. Well, this is the team Crystal Palace have picked.
Well, when you play in a 3-5-2 formation, the position of the wing-backs is key. If they drop too deep, you can't dominate possession. And if they play too high, you leave the centre-backs exposed. They have to get the balance right.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Jules Koundé plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. Rafinha starts with Pedro Nieto out wide. And leading the attack is Rafael Leao. Right, Alex Scott breaking developments at the Stadium of Light. Who has scored?
Yep, it's a goal for Nottingham Forest. The goalkeeper's made an initial great set.
Chance here. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Who can they pick out? It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game, taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure. I hope it doesn't affect him today.
And apologies to Alex for having to cut her off. To clarify, not... Can he put them in front? Oh, my word, there's excellent timing for you. What a challenge.
He really did do well there.
Oh, surely! And striking the post.
That's the message for Adriano Negri. Happy birthday, Adriano, and have a fantastic day from your friends.
Another perfect position to read it.
And Matthew.
Leao, can he score? And keeps it out, showing lightning-fast reactions.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. He was so alert there.
Playing it short. Having to shoot. Blocking it. Koundé. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Pellegrini. Attacking possibilities for Palace. Now delivering that deep cross. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. United could be onto something. Genuine chance. And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
And they get the ball moving again. Can Palace come up with an answer here? Well, they've given him too much space. Takes aim. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Had no interest in losing possession.
Yeah, that's good strength from him.
And that's expert defending. Well, he's certainly not alone. Opportunity. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
2-0 now, and back underway. Jurgen Strand Larsen. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And making the run to the inside. So there goes the half-time whistle. United in front, positive signs for them.
Well, we said before the game what a brilliant side they are going forward, and they've proved that in the first half. Their combination play all over the pitch has been really good. It's been a top display so far.
And the second half underway. It really was a dazzling first 45 from United. Running with confidence. And whipped into the box. A bit disappointing in the end. And the ball back with Palace now. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Trying to find the right angle of attack. Oh, and what a super save to deny them a route back into the game.
Yeah, I don't think the shot was the right option there.
Ikoma Lois Openda. And he's made headway. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
Somebody has scored at the Stadium of Light. I'm getting that news in my ear. Alex can tell us exactly what's happened.
Yeah, second one for Nottingham Forest. They're back in this now with 57 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Mateus Cunha. Such an ambitious run. And a throw in here for United. Zaire Emery. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Ready to break, perhaps? Carabao Cup excitement to look forward to, live here on EA TV. It's Crystal Palace facing Bournemouth.
Well, the cup always whets the appetite, and that one's no different. It should be a really good game.
Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Zaire Emery. Bruno Fernandes has it. But into the keeper's gloves. Mendy. Gvardiol. The drama of the Carabao Cup, and it's live with us here on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Middlesbrough.
Well, it's great to have a break from the league for the players and the fans. Everybody loves this competition, and so do I. It should be a good game.
On its way! But I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. And a double substitution it's going to be. Jeremy. He made good progress there. And the keeper taking it cleanly. Well, let's send it over now to Alex Scott, because she has a goal to tell us about in the Spurs game. Alex.
It's a goal for Chelsea. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish. They've pulled one back with 82 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Oh, that's splendid play. Will it be a stunning piece of goalkeeping?
Yeah, he's so quick to react there. Brilliant stuff.
And a substitution in the offing. And a short corner, let's see. Well, he loves drifting in off the flank. Oh, got everything behind it! Well, they fancy a short one. Oh, it might be. And he read it really well. Fine save. Well, another corner. Can they take advantage of this one? Favouring the short one. And striking it. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And there it is, the final whistle. A result to please Manchester United fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, as expected, I thought they did everything right today. Their movement, their passing and their work rate were brilliant. That's a thoroughly deserved victory.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week. And here we are at one of the great venues for football anywhere in the world, Old Trafford in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is live action from the Carabao Cup. It's Manchester United, and they face Middlesbrough.
Although the hosts are clear favourites, this could prove to be a tricky game for them, unless they score an early goal, because their opponents will sit deep, remain compact and defend with determination. They also pose a threat on the counter-attack and are really good at set plays. It's going to be an interesting one.
Encouraging stuff from United. Can he put it away? And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Morgan Whittaker. Smart defending.
He read it really well, didn't he?
Pedro Neto. Zaire Emery. Theo Hernandez now.
Can the owner of the green car that is blocking up the emergency exit please
Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening.
as soon as possible?
Oh, I thought it was going to be a double for him.
Well, he's been good today and probably deserves a second goal there. That was a good effort.
But he's gone short with it. Could be menacing. Good pressure. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Gael Kakuta. And with that, the attack breaks down. Rafael Leao. And the chance slips away.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
Gael Kakuta. Intercepting it intelligently. Good looking run. Oh, big opportunity. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Goal for Manchester
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands.
Rafael Leao.
Morris. And Borough now in potentially a dangerous position. But nothing comes of it. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes has it. Determined defending. And that'll be a United throw. Koundé. Pedro Neto. Warren Zaire Emery. Neto. no full effort. Close. Well, this could really help the cause. Is this the moment? Oh, had to stop that one.
That really is a good block.
And easily intercepted. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. As always, very keen to get your take.
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent, and the finishing has been clinical. They will certainly be happy going in at half-time.
Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Chance to play it in. It's on! Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save.
Well, he's just pulled off a remarkable save there. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Playing it in. And so the referee blows the whistle. We've reached the halfway point here at Old Trafford. So the ball rolling again, and United very much in charge of this one. So let's see how the second half pans out. Theo Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well read to ease the pressure. Difficult to stop him. A fine reading of the situation. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Manchester United up against Coventry City. Will it be? And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
So the action underway once more, and it's beginning to look as though it's a case of how many for United. Morris. Real chance. Oh, magnificent reaction. And over comes the corner. And he did well to cut it out. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say.
Yeah, they've got to pass it better than that.
Ikoma Lois Openda. Oh, goodness me, off the post. Well, it could so easily have gone in.
Yeah, they're so unlucky there. That had goal written all over it.
Whittaker. Must be. And a good save there. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Trying to pick out a teammate. And forcing the mistake. And firing it towards goal on the volley. Could have gone in.
Well, that's a big chance. Yes, it's on the volley, but I think he should score there.
Not the pass he had in mind. Well, he keeps going. Giving it a go. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Well, the manager has seen enough. Not his best game today. Corner kick played in. Well, perhaps not a high percentage chance for him.
Well, although he was always going to be second to the ball, the defender just about did enough to stop him getting a clean header there.
Good work from Borough to win the ball back. Good distribution. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. And a very good challenge. Now what can they do from here? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Decent position. Genuine chance. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. His determination there for all to see.
He's so good at doing that.
Is it going to be? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Schlotterbeck. Theo Hernandez now. Given away by Manchester United. Well, there's the final whistle, and Manchester United progress.
Well, the result was never in doubt, was it? They controlled the game from start to finish. They created numerous chances, and they dictated the tempo. A very comfortable win for them in the end.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
The man to watch. In a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV? Well, everyone is happy here at Old Trafford for the time being. I say that because the sun is shining brightly. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Manchester United, and they take on Coventry City.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Cheers. Good luck. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Hey, good luck. Good luck. Thanks. Good game. Thanks a lot. Have a great game. Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Bye.
So off and running here, the first half underway. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Rafinha starts with Pedro Nieto out wide, and leading the attack is Rafael Leao. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, they're matching up here, so midfield domination will be key to winning this game.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, look at this. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Could be troublesome. Oh, he's through here. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score.
Rafael Leao.
Right. Oh, they have it again.
Goal for Manchester
2-0 now, and back underway.
21. Rafael
Grimes. On to Lati Bodier. Might be onto something. Oh, that one has promise. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Pedro Neto. Really good challenge. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And buying them time. They take it short. Takes the shot. No way through.
That really was a good bit of defending there.
Good looking run. Jack Rodoni. Must be. Oh, not to be. Stopping a certain goal. Well, possibilities inside the box. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say. Jack Rodoni. On to Grimes. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Rafael Leao. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Joe Lati Bodier. He has time to play it over. And there goes the whistle. That closes the book on the first half here at Old Trafford. So the ball rolling again, and United very much in charge of this one. So let's see how the second half pans out. And he read it well defensively. Theo Hernandez. Now, just a quick reminder that we have more live football for you to enjoy with us here on EA TV. This game on the calendar, it's Manchester United, and they'll be taking on Napoli.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Just cutting off the supply. Oh, might be. Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
And played short. Opportunity. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
On they go again, and United beginning to run away with this. Grimes. And into the last 30 minutes now. Rodoni. And it's United's turn now. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Coventry City facing Southampton. Nico Schlotterbeck. Well, he's certainly not alone. In position. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. A lopsided contest, 4-0. Jack Rodoni. Now with Grimes. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Ikoma Lois Openda. And a throw in. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Ikoma Lois Openda. And he's broken free. And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Here's a change for Manchester United. Well, the short corner routine. Superb stop. Now, how about the short corner? Well, he loves drifting in off the flank. Oh, fearless! Mason Clark. On to Rudoni. Could be dangerous. Showing good ball control. Just couldn't get it through. Well, they've decided to make a change. Trying to pick out a teammate. And he got to it fairly easily. Ikoma Lois Openda. Can he put it away? Oh, that's a fine save. And taken short. Trying his luck. And fired against the crossbar. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Oh, danger here. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. And the referee blows for full time. Positives for Manchester United. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.
A manager unafraid of making the big call, as evidenced by the decision to leave a key player out of the starting 11. Risky, you might say, but will he deliver the right result? Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is this league phase contest in the Champions League. It's Napoli taking on Manchester United.
Well, United played some really good football in their opening game. Some of their attacking play was excellent. Let's hope we see that again today.
Very much looking forward to this contest, and Napoli get the proceedings underway. This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
The lineup for Manchester United.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre-forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Given away by Manchester United. He's in behind. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
And underway again. A wake-up call for Napoli, you would think. Well, he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match. Back to face his boyhood club. An emotional experience for him, you would think. But the fans have been very much in his corner.
Well, he may have moved on to bigger and better things, but he hasn't forgotten his roots. He's often praised the coaching he received here, and there's a lot of love coming his way from these fans. He'll no doubt be hoping for a big impact today.
Oh, that's brilliant play. Given away by Manchester United. Stanislav Lobotka. It's with McTominay. How can he take them on and beat them? Will it go in? And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
They favoured a short one here. Warren Zaire-Emery. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Ball retention is often part of it. It's a good Napoli move in the making. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Are making considerable progress with the ball. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Pedro Neto. Well, I think we can go to Alex Scott now with news from the Leverkusen game, Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 32 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Scott McTominay. Now Napoli in a position of menace. An alert intervention. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. Counter-attacking chance. But really sticking to their task defensively. Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Rafinha. Oh, big moment! And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Pedro Neto. The first half here comes to an end. So underway again here, the pendulum having already swung United's way. So let's see how the second 45 plays out. And players waiting in the centre. Oh, read it really well. Koundé. It really is non-stop football here on EA TV. This is a game we're certainly looking forward to already. It's Napoli.
Oh, there's a chance here.
Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Noah Lang. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. That's a good-looking pass. Sending it behind for the corner.
They'll need to stay alert here.
Played over. And a simple take. No panic whatsoever. And out of play for what will be a Napoli throw-in. How about the cross? And caught by the keeper. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Newcastle United. Lang. Amir Rahmani. It's with McTominay. Lukaku. Given away by Napoli. Fernandes. But a goal to let you know about in the City game. Alex Scott has the information for us.
It's a goal for PSG. They've scored the opener here with 69 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. And Napoli now in potentially a dangerous position. Giving it a go. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Able to skip past his man. And look at this. In it goes. A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the action underway once more, and it's beginning to look as though it's a case of how many for United. 15 minutes left for play. Now, from what I'm hearing, there's been a goal in the Bayern Leverkusen game. Alex Scott has all the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. They've pulled ahead by 3 with just over 10 minutes left to play.
Cheers, Alex. Oh, not cleared away. Not a time for cool heads. Counter-attacking chance. Noah Lang. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Mateus Cunha. Good-looking move. A real opening now. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and Fernandes does the rest. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a great finish that is.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over.
Un giocatore in campo per il Manchester United. Fuori con il numero 3, Nikos.
And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Can he put it away? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
My goodness, and there it is, the final whistle. It's a Manchester United victory.
Well, another excellent result, and it's the perfect start. Of course, they're not through yet, but another good performance, and they'll surely make the knockout stages.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, he was all action, wasn't he? Good on the ball, quick to close down, and a key reason why they won the game today.
It is an intriguing league meeting that promises to be highly entertaining. Two teams with plenty of quality in their ranks about to go at it, and who's to say which side will come out on top? It's Newcastle United, they face Manchester United, and it's live on EA TV. And a beautiful day for football here at St James's Park. A warm welcome to Newcastle upon Tyne. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Newcastle United taking on Manchester United.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Cheers. Good luck. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Hey. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks. Good game. Thanks a lot. Have a great game. Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Bye. Good luck. Cheers. Game out there.
And here's the Newcastle formation.
Well, the midfield diamond looks strong. Plenty of energy, good technicians, and some defensive qualities as well. If they play well, the front three will get a lot of service in what is a 3-4-3 formation.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Jules Koundé plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas, and leading the attack is Rafael Leao. And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Nick Woltemade. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Shown inside. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Rafinha. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
He comes into this game full of confidence because in the last match, he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but his general play made him the best player on the pitch by a long way.
Oh, genuine chance. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Well, Newcastle United get the ball moving again. Can they come up with a response now? Oh, danger here. Well read to ease the pressure. And support available. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Pacho. Here's Rafinha. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Good work from Newcastle to win it back. Anthony Gordon. Voltemade. Pedro Neto. A very effective challenge put in. Can he find the right pass? Must be! Crucial piece of defending. Chance for the leveller. Oh, what a save! And there's the delivery. Suddenly they have possession. Foiling his opponent completely. Oh, did well to skip through. Can he put it away? And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Rafinha. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play.
Ah, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
Tried to tee it up. And defending as a unit. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Confident attacking play. But the danger averted for now. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Oh, breezing past him. Oh, might be. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And that's it. We've reached the halfway point here at St James's Park. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
And the ball moving again, advantage United, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns here. Dumfries. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott has the details.
It's a second goal for Chelsea. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 47 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. And the pass deftly cut out. Fernandes. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Newcastle United facing Southampton.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Promising possession, this. And United couldn't keep possession. Now, who can he play it to? Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding.
Well, they've got to show more composure on the ball, haven't they?
Will it happen for them? Throw-in has been awarded. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Decent position. Not the best clearance. Oh, that's brilliant! A strike so delightful, you'd never tire of seeing it again and again. Sheer technical excellence. A goal of the highest order. Take a bow. So they get the ball rolling again, and this is a goal fest in the extreme. And flying forward here. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Right, time for a scoring update in the Nottingham Forest game. Alex Scott, what has happened?
Yep, second one for Nottingham Forest. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish.
Giving it a go. Splendid block.
That really was a wonderful piece of defending.
Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal.
And the ball is moving again, 3-2. Well, apologies for interrupting, Alex. To clarify, Nottingham Forest have scored in that game, and they're in front at the moment by 2-1. Fernandes. Warren Zaire-Emery. Oh, it's a terrific challenge.
Oh, what a piece of defending that was.
Ramsey. Domenico Berardi. Not giving it away. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Brighton. Good-looking run. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Andrea Cambiasso. Plenty of support here. Could pull one back here. Oh, superb reflexes! And there's the delivery. Met it cleanly, but unable to steer it away from the goalkeeper. Playing advantage here. United keep it. Bruno Fernandes. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. And there it is, the final whistle. It's a Manchester United victory.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's put in a really authoritative performance here.
Yeah, he'll be happy coming off the pitch. He worked hard, he was always involved in the game, and he scored a very good goal. That was an impressive performance today.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. Thank you.
Hello, and what a real pleasure it is to be with you from the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester United versus Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Cheers. Good luck. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Pick. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks. Good game. Have a great game. Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Bye. Good luck. Cheers. Good game out there.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. Jules Koundé plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. Pedro Neto plays with Rafinha out wide. And leading the attack is Rafael Leao. And a look at the lineup for Brighton.
Well, they're matching up here, so midfield domination will be key to winning this game. If they can manage that, it will then allow their fullbacks to join their attacking play.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Wiefer. And he read it well defensively. Very effective pass. Opportunity. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, with the record they've built against this team, the manager certainly looks calm and confident.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that means too much today. This is a totally different game.
Takes it on! And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Neto. Koundé. Theo Hernandez now. Rafinha. Given away by Manchester United. Decent looking ball. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Elects to go short. Kaoru Mitoma. Real chance. And a fine stop. Delivering it. And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. Bruno Fernandes. Well, good run and good ball control, but they dealt with the threat posed. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Rafael Leao. Oh, good-looking run. Can they do it? And it's an excellent save.
Well, I always fancied the keeper to make the save. He's really good in those situations.
Well, they fancy a short one. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Good-looking run. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. This could level it. And able to close down the shot. Zaire Emery. And easily intercepted. Wiefer. And the chance is on. Oh, a brilliant save!
Well, that's what you want from your keeper. Stopped like that.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And trouble is brewing. And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Pedro Neto. Oh, chance! And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. De Kuiper. And cutting it out. And collected with considerable ease. So there goes the half-time whistle. It's Manchester United on top here.
Yeah, we've highlighted their goal-scoring ability before the game, and it's been evident again today. They just create so many chances, but they'll probably need another just to make sure of the win.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Now a decent position. And striking it. Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
Well, it's another chance for him. As you said, he looks so hungry for goals today.
Slight miscue in the final third.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Brighton and Hove Albion facing Southampton.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
And intercepting it. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Chances on. Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, they certainly should be level. That was a great opportunity to score.
He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Outdoing his opponent. Incisive ball. Oh, what a stop! And over it comes. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. And he's gone and scored to level us again.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
Bruno Fernandes. Zaire Emery. Oh, disappointing end to that. Good defending, out for a throw-in. Mitoma. Decent position. Well, not much does about that decision. Free kick. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Delivered into the box. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Oh, that's a really good run. Chance to finish. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Balogun. Oh, great attacking play. And unable to keep possession.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
Oh, surely! Keeper had it covered. And over comes the corner. Might be a chance to break. Well, it was a good counter-attack in the making, but very alert defending. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Gives it a go. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Well, just hearing someone has scored in the West Ham game. Alex Scott can provide us with the details.
It's a goal for West Ham. It's now 1-0 with 82 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. United could be onto something. And that's expert defending.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
He has teammates around him. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 3 minutes to be added on. That's a superb challenge. And there it is, the final whistle. It's a Manchester United victory.
Well, that was attacking football at its best. They created so many chances with their speed of movement, both with and without the ball. But they also know they'll have to defend better. They can't always rely on scoring a hatful of goals.
Some questions regarding the match. That'll be all, thank you. Thank you for joining us here today. We'll be taking some questions now. Thank you for joining us here today.
A cool presence in the changing room. This is a manager who commands respect. And it's no surprise the fans are fully behind him. He's building something special here. And welcome on a rainy night. The heavens opened earlier and it just hasn't relented. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is this league phase contest in the Champions League. It's Rangers versus Manchester United.
Well, I can't wait for this one. We've got a crackling atmosphere, two good teams and a perfect pitch. Let's hope we get a top-class game. It should be.
So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. And here's the lineup for Manchester United.
Well, they're using the same shape, so this comes down to who plays it better and who gets better support to their front striker. It should be a good tactical battle.
It's a short one. He fancies it. It was on its way in. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. The referee has a decision to make. And a yellow card, no messing about here.
Yeah, good call to try and maintain discipline early on.
Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Well harried into losing the ball. Really effective pressing. Theo Hernandez. Great mutual respect between the two managers, but the first time they've locked horns.
Well, they both know how they want to play, but who will come out on top? This should be very interesting.
And an opening! Well, not clear yet! And United have the corner. And the short option preferred. Cutting his way inside. Oh, genuine chance. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Now, how about the short corner? Takes it on. That is how to keep it out of the net. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Yes, it was a penalty for Liverpool. As he stepped up, I have to say he looked really nervous and it flew straight over the bar. It remains 0-0 with 16 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
In the last game, he was absolutely outstanding. It wasn't just the 2 goals that he scored, but it was his general play, his link-up play, his ability to run beyond defenders, his ability...
It's an opportunity! And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Nicolas Raskin. Nedim Bayrami. Raskin. Barron. Impressive build-up. Oh, nice ball. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Intercepted effortlessly. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Marseille. They're the first on the score sheet here with 29 minutes played.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. Will it be? Oh, a challenge of the highest order. Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. To confirm, Marseille did score in that match. They now lead by 1-0. Now, can they hit them on the counter? This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next? So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Neto. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Can he deliver? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here it is again. And what a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Rafinha. Neto. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And there it is, the half-time whistle. What a first-half performance. So back underway, the second half begins. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, nicely cut out. JD Gassama. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Spurs. A news coming through of a goal that's gone in the PSG match. Alex Scott can tell us more.
It's a goal for PSG. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 53 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Bayrami. Nicely weighted pass. Well, a bit short with the clearance. This could be the equaliser. Not high quality defending. Can he put it in? It's a perfect challenge.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Sterling. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Feeding it through, not troubling the keeper. Ikoma Luis Openda. And they need to get tighter here. Ibrahima Konate. Dumfries. Well, somebody's got to stop him. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Can he? Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Elects to go short. Oh, that's great defending. Warren Zaire-Emery. Theo Hernandez. Dumfries. Can he do it? Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Now with Asgard. Antman. Really nice looking pass.
Yeah, such a good pass through the ball.
Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alex Scott has the news.
Yes, another goal for Marseille. They've pulled one back with 87 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Just the challenge that was required. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Osgård. And that is the end of the game. It goes down as a United triumph. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
It was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Well, I don't think, Stuart, anyone can really quibble about what he put into the game.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
Could we just grab a minute of your time for a few questions? Thanks, that's all the questions we have for